Patrick. So on the 9-lit primer, generally pretty like I know you understand how open the 9-lit is because of some of the rhythms that I'm hearing. One of the issues that I saw was the last two triplet quarter notes of each phrase. You know, each phrase kind of goes like they play something, and it has those last two triplet quarter notes at the end. It takes a lot of maturity to like pull back on those because you're always gonna want to like attack those two triplet quarter notes. But just remember, like the triplet quarter note is the underlying check, so you have to have that pulse within you at all times. So even coming out of this guy, you gotta still have that. Because that's what I'm thinking all the way through, right? Dun 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 dun. Same thing with, like right here. I think where I heard it was on the singles. Even I have some tight ones there. And then what else? Your right hand. Your right hand is an issue right now because the rest of the rhythms sound great, but whenever you do the right hand lead one, there's always something funky going on. I think the first rep it was too tight, and then the first rep was like too open, and the second rep was a little bit too tight. And I can tell you're using your ears because of how much it's changing. But just like the answer key to that one is just the right hand is keeping that triplet quarter note, and then you gotta like just fill up that triplet quarter note space with as much space as you can. I don't know if that makes sense. So nailing those right-handed patadas. Right now, I can see that your arm movement is changing from the triplet quarter note pulse. So like the actual rhythm is changing in the first rep. So you kind of have like, it just gets a little bit slow right there. It's a little bit too open, and then the other one it's a little bit too tight. And the trick to solving like the tight rhythms is just to make sure that your hand has some give to it in the fingers. I gave this comment on Eli's video, and I'm going to talk about it this weekend, but I like thinking of just my fingers like a rubber band on the stick. So like when you're playing those diddles, you have some give. It's like your wrist is working with your fingers to have that second note come out like at roughly the same height. So it's not like that. Because that's where the sound quality issues would come from, but for you it's a rhythm issue. The hand is just too tight, and it's making the rhythm literally too tight. Kind of like that. Instead of and then what's next? Got distracted. The book primer on this guy. You did a really good job of going from the roll to the tap. That guy. The tap was nice and I can hear it. It's the correct spacing. Great stuff there. There was something funky going on the rhythm before that guy. You didn't play a 9-lit. It's something else because you ended on the left hand. That one was supposed to be that guy. You did something like that. I don't know. Can't say much about that. But one thing I can say is on the last phrase, Jesus, you like rushed into that diddle, that paradiddle diddle that goes after right there. You like rushed into that, so it was like, so it like went from like slow to like fast. Remember, that's all the same meter. It's all still a 9-lit, so you have to have the maturity to like, what are the first two notes that I play? That's what's gonna set up my 9-lit. You get the point. Just don't like bite that accent. And then for the movement 1 primer, I have written down. Oh, dude, those crescendos, those singles at the end are supposed to crescendo. Right there, you like play them all right here at mezzo forte. It's supposed to crescendo nice. And then on that long phrase. I need to stop hitting this drum. On that long phrase, you're having the same issue that a lot of other people are having, and that's having maturity like throughout the entire thing. Because everyone nails like the first 4, but then as it keeps going, we rush a little bit. We like start closing that space between the single bursts. This space right here. Space. we just start kind of ignoring it as the phrase gets longer. But yeah, keep it up, man.